Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Kim and Matt Adventures. I'm Kim.
And I'm Matt. Wait.
No, we weren't supposed to do that, man. I'm Matt.
And I'm Kim. That's just crazy that you said the wrong name and it got me saying the wrong name.
Yeah. I think that was in our very first video. Yeah, so guys, welcome back to the channel, guys. We're in the garage today, as you can see. I definitely try to spend as much time as I can getting this bike together, guys, because it's calling for 80 degrees this weekend, and we definitely trying to do some riding, guys. So
yes.
We are out here, and what are we going to do today, babe?
We're going to do an oil change, but before we get into the nitty-gritty, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. This is an everyday episode, so if you love us already, keep watching, subscribe, click that subscribe button, click the notification bell so that you get notified every time we post a shenanigan video, clearly. And if you're if you're coming back, welcome back. We're glad that you're back and you're supporting. We really appreciate it. We just hit our 3-month anniversary, y'all, yesterday, so we're freaking pumped. But yeah, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Yeah. We are doing an oil change.
Yeah, we're doing an oil change, guys. A 3-hole oil change. What that consists of is the motor oil, the transmission, and the primary. We're going to do it as we go, guys.
Yep.
So just bear with us. Might be a little bit longer. I don't know. Maybe we have to cut some stuff out.
We're still learning.
Yeah, but definitely, guys. If you got any type of mechanical skills, guys, I recommend doing this yourself. It's not that hard.
It's not.
And it definitely saves you a lot of money.
A lot of money.
So without further ado, guys, I'm going to show you some of the things that you're going to need and some of the things that I picked up that'll help you along. So let's do it, guys.
Let's do it.
All right, guys, so we're back. I just want to go over some of the things that I use. Not saying that this is the right way or whatever, but this is what works for me, and it seemed to be working pretty good. First of all, I always use gloves, guys, because, working on bikes, is when you waste and stuff or whatever, it gets a little greasy. You don't want oil and grease and stuff up under your nails. I'm sure Kim doesn't like that.
I definitely don't like that, y'all. So gloves is a must.
Yeah, so keep your hands clean, guys. But the main thing is this funnel kit, guys. Now, there's several ways you can put oil into the bike. I got this kit off of Amazon. Harley sells it as well. But what it is, this is just a regular funnel. You put your engine oil in. This funnel here is meant to slide up underneath of the oil filter. And then when you take the oil filter off, the oil drains down this valley here through this tube, and then it'll go into your drain pan. And it'll keep the mess and oil and stuff off your engine, because guys, I like to keep my stuff clean.
Clearly.
And then also this is for the primary. It fits right in the hole, just like the derby cover. You can fill the oil up. It'll sit inside there like that. I'll go over everything so you guys can see everything. This I got from Harley. Now this is the oil filter wrench. And it's meant to go in on there. But it has a hole cut out in it. Just so you can clear some of the parts on the motor as you turning it or whatever. So we'll do that. A 5/8 socket, 3/8 drive, a 3/8 drive ratchet, a couple extensions. I got Teflon tape, which I'll tell you about that. Also some Loctite and a pick. And then here is a torque wrench, some socket set, Allen wrench socket set. And then this here is the gasket for the derby cover and the O-rings for all your drain plugs, which we won't be using this gasket because I got an aftermarket derby cover. So I got another gasket I'm gonna use for that.
So, and is that my measuring cup?
Yes,
I was wondering where that went to.
guys, guys.
I was wondering where that went to. Did I give that to you?
No, I stole this out of the kitchen, guys, about a year ago.
I was wondering where it went to.
Yeah.
Busted.
Yeah, exactly. Guys, word of advice: if you steal something, don't bring the owner of it in there to see.
Busted.
Yeah.
What do you need that for?
So I use this for my primary because the primary calls for 30 ounces of oil. And of course, I'll just put it in the measuring cup, 30 ounces, and I'll just pour it in.
Makes it easy.
Yeah, it makes it easy.
Okay, I forgive you.
Yeah. So guys, once you use it, don't return it back
Please
to the
don't.
kitchen. It is not meant to be edible.
No.
Guys. Okay, so let's get into it, guys. All right, guys, we're back. Just wanted to show you guys real quick. It's easier not to have the bike on the jack. It's because the jack will be in the way of these drain plugs, guys. So I just wanted to show you guys, it's a 5/8 socket. This drain plug right here is gonna be your oil drain plug. And then this plug right here is your transmission, guys. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pull both of these plugs out, let the oil drain out. I got a little small drain pan right here. So we're gonna slide that under the bike, take the drain plugs out, which is this one here and this one there, and then we'll be right back with you guys. Guys, we back. I got the transmission drain plug out, and I also got the oil drain plug out. Take a look, guys. I recommend, now I think all of these bolts are the same. All of these plugs are the same. I think it's same size socket, wrench, and everything. I'm not 100% sure. So what I did was I just got a piece of paper and I wrote, oil drain plug, trans, and primary, just to keep track of where I took each one out of. So now we're getting ready to take out the primary drain plug. I'm gonna show you the location of that. We're gonna take that out, and then once all the oil drains out of everything, we're gonna put the plugs back in, and then go to pull out the oil filter. Okay, guys, so the oil, I showed you where the oil drain plug and the trans drain plug is. The primary drain plug is directly underneath of the primary. So I don't know if you can zoom in.
Yeah.
But right there, that's the primary. So directly underneath the primary, the drain plug is right there. So we're getting ready to pull that out, and we'll be back with you. guys, so as you can see, I got all the drain plugs on this piece of paper. I wiped them off already just so I wouldn't get this paper saturated with oil. But the main thing you want to check is any metal shavings or material on your magnets on the drain plug. All of them were pretty good except for the primary. Primary had a little bit of shavings on it, but I think that's due to the clutch wear, clutch material on it. Everything else was good. What I recommend, and people say you can reuse these O-rings right here, guys, because each one of these drain plugs has an O-ring. And you can check and make sure they're not cracked or dry rotted or, frayed or whatever. But if you go to Harley and get the oil change kit, which that's what I do, to each his own, because I use the Harley oil. I know it's a bunch of other oils that you can use. I just stick with Harley because if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me, right? So it comes with new O-rings, so every time I change the oil, I change these O-rings, guys, no matter if it look good or not. I just change them.
Just for like your peace of mind, I guess, right?
Yeah, just peace of mind, and it's also, insurance, because I don't like leaks, you know what I mean? And you if it does have like a little crack in it or something that you can't see, you put it back together and now you got a leak and stuff, you know what I mean? So
and it don't cost you much to get new ones, so might as well.
I mean, the O-rings, it's a few cents, I guess, you know what I'm saying? So so in the kit, so the Harley kit, this is the part number right here, gasket service kit. And Harley recommends you change the oil every 5,000 miles. So it starts off with the 1K break-in, and then it's 5,000 every time after that. Myself, I don't necessarily go by the mileage because it all depends on your situation. I know, I do a lot of practice sessions and a lot of high heat situations. Not necessarily ideal for engine oil and stuff to be hot all the time, because oil breaks down with heat, right? So if you're just riding down the road, riding as usual, then yeah, I would recommend, the 5K or whatever. But me, I'm always in a high heat situation in parking lots, practicing and stuff. So I change it every season, every riding season. So that's anywhere from beginning of March to November, and then before March comes around again, which is now, we're gonna change the oil. So and then if you get to the 5K before that season ends, then yeah, I recommend it. But for me, it all depends. I might get the 5K, I might not, guys.
Yeah, we need to do some more riding for you to hit 5K. How many miles are on your bike now?
At the moment, 3,000, 3,500 or something like
So
that.
we're definitely needing to push that number up this year.
Yeah, so these are new O-rings, guys. So what I do, I take a little bit of oil, and I use Sin 3, guys, synthetic oil, Harley synthetic oil. I use Sin 3 in the motor and the motor and the primary, and then in the trans, I use the Harley gear oil, which that's just a little heavier duty, but it's still synthetic as well. So I just dip my finger in there, get a little bit of fresh oil on my finger, and then I rub it around the O-ring. Cause don't put the O-rings on dry, guys, cause that'll cause it to crack or whatever. So I just put it on like so, just like that there, and then boom. Just like that. Just make sure it's got a little lubrication on it, and boom, you're good to go there. So just make sure you got That's the thing. Just lube it up, guys. Lube it up.
Oh my God, this is a PG channel. Okay.
Guys, keep your head out of the gutter, guys. Keep your head out of the gutter now.
Our children watch our videos.
Yeah. Oh, baby.
Keep that in mind.
Okay, guys. So another thing that Harley does, they use thread sealer on these O-rings. And thread sealer is just like a paste, right? I don't really use that because, you know, it's inside the motor, and, you know, if that paste gets breaking up and cracking and stuff, and you got stuff floating around in the motor. So what I use is Teflon tape, and as like I say, it's thin. It's one little piece you wrap around it. And I ain't saying that this is the right way to do it. It's just the way that I do it.
Do you want the tape?
Yeah, so I just wrap Teflon tape around the threads.
I'm just glad I'm here to help.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do without you, camera lady.
Exactly. Yeah, camera lady. That's my new nickname, y'all.
Yeah, guys. So what I do, I take the drain plug. Now, always hold the whatever you putting Teflon tape on. Always hold it in your left hand, and then go clockwise with it. Because if you do it the opposite way, when you go to thread it in, it'll peel the tape right off. So
oh, right. I'm sure, it sounds like you're talking from experience.
Yeah, that's why I said, ask me how I know, guys. You know what I'm saying? So you just go clockwise with it. Just wrap it around the thread. And like I say, it can't be too much, guys. You know, it's just a thin. And then as you screwing it in, it tightens up, you know, and then it doesn't get, you wouldn't have that paste and stuff all over. So it's pretty much just like that, guys. And then when you pull it off, you know, it'll come off in one piece. It's not gonna be a pain, because I know that paste you have to take like a wide brush and like scrub it off. So ask me how I know that.
Yeah, ask you how you know that.
Yeah.
These are all tips and tricks that you've learned because of your mistakes.
Yeah.
So lesson learned for them.
Yeah, so I just wrap it around there, guys, just like that. And also, like I say, you don't have to do this. This is what I do just because it's a little extra preventative maintenance, because I don't like leaks and stuff, guys. So
Definitely.
that right there is just a little more protection that you don't have any leaks, guys. And like I said, I've been doing it ever since I've been riding Harleys, so going on
4 years now?
Yeah, 4 to 5, I guess.
What did we get your cranberry?
21. So
yeah, 5.
Yeah, going on 5 years.
I think in May is when you got her, right? I think.
Yeah.
Yep. So it was 5 years.
Yeah, June. Yep. So, like I say, guys. So that's it, guys. Like I say, put your new O-rings on, coat it with oil, wrap a little
Teflon tape
a little Teflon tape around it, and then she ready to put back in. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna put all the plugs back in, and then we're gonna pick you back up because I'm gonna tell you guys the torque specs. Okay, guys, we got the plugs back in. Now it's time to torque them down. This is the torque wrench I use. It's made by AC Delco. I got it off of Amazon, guys. Like I said, I don't know if I still had a link to it or not, but it's just a 3/8 drive digital torque wrench. And so if you look under here, babe, we put the drain plugs back in. This is the oil drain plug. This is a transmission drain plug. Now Harley recommends for the Gen 1 M8s. So that's what this is. This is a 2022. So Gen 1 M8, what I mean about that is anything 14 to 23. If you got the new body style, which is 23 and a half, 24, 25, any of the new body styles, that's what they call a Gen 2 M8. So look at your owner's manual, because every spec I guess is different. I'm assuming it's all the same for the Gen 1s. but they said 14 to 21 foot-pounds on all the drain plugs. So we're gonna do 20. And so what I do, I just turn it on. I'll set it to 20 foot-pounds, and then we'll go ahead and tighten it up, and then move on to the next one. Okay, set to 20. So we're gonna start with the transmission drain plug first, and tighten it up, and you'll hear a beep when it gets close. There you go. All right, so that one's tight. Now we're gonna move to the oil drain plug. Tighten that up. There you go. Check it again. There you go. So that one's done. And then I'm gonna do the primary while I'm here. There we go. So all of those are tight and torqued down. Now we're gonna move on to the filter, guys. Okay, guys, we're back. I can't remember where we left off at.
We got you tighten the plugs.
So I torqued all the drain plugs, and I filled. I guess you guys missed when I filled it up with oil. So yeah, you just fill it up to the fill mark or whatever. Now I'm on the derby cover side. And my derby cover is different from the regular derby cover because I got a Trask. It's called a Trask Assault. It's a see-through derby cover. So this one, it's got O-rings. So it's got two O-rings actually, one for this glass and then one for where this plate mounts to the position of the original derby cover. So mine's different from yours. So all I did was pulled everything off, replaced the O-rings, filled up the primary with the Sin 3 oil using the measuring cup that I stole from Kim.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so the derby cover requires 30 ounces wet and 32 ounces dry. What that means is, if it's wet, it means it's already, the clutch plates and everything had already been saturated with oil, which of course it's the original clutch, so it's been, but if you was putting a new clutch in, you would have to put 32 ounces in. So I filled the oil up, 30 ounces, put the O-rings on, and now I'm putting this back together, guys. So it's a little bit different than yours, but it's self-explanatory. It's a little slot that this glass fits in. Just make sure everything is nice and snug like that, and then you just put your plate over top of it. There's no really order to put it in, but just make sure it's all flat. I'm gonna try to put it back the way it came off, just so it'll seal.
Yeah, so we're going ahead and try to put this on for you guys, and then we're going to go ahead and put those new screws in there that we just got powder coated, and we'll catch you guys in just a minute.
Okay, guys, yeah, I got the cover on. I put Loctite on each one of the bolts. You don't have to go crazy, just a little dot. And then now I'm just snugging it up in a star pattern, because we're gonna torque it in a second. But right now I'm just snugging everything up real nice, star pattern like.
Those look way better with those black powder, they're not powder coated. What did you call them? It was another process.
Cerakoted.
Cerakoted. Those look way better. At first they were like what, stainless steel?
Yeah, stainless steel. Yeah.
Screws. Oh, those look way better with the black.
Yeah. So I'm just tightening it up in a star pattern and snugging it up as much as I can. Cause that way it'll get a nice seal, guys. Don't just put it in one at a time and go around a circle, cause it'll one side will get tight and the other side won't, and the next thing you know you got a leak. So just do a star pattern, snug it up as much as you can, and then we're gonna put a torque wrench on it. Harley says 110 inch-pounds, but Trask, this is where I got my derby cover from, they say 120 inch-pounds. So I'm gonna do what they say, just because I don't want this thing leaking. So we're gonna set our torque wrench up for 120 inch-pounds. Inch-pound, not foot-pounds. Inch-pounds.
That's a big difference, huh?
Yeah, foot-pounds. Yeah, so 120 inch-pounds is probably equivalent to maybe 10 foot-pounds. So definitely
be careful what you do.
Yeah, so guys, make sure you see 120 inch-pounds.
Got it.
Okay? And what you want to do is just go in a star pattern, tighten it up until your head beat. Okay, that's one. Two. Alright guys, so pretty much in a nutshell guys, that's a 3-hole oil change. We didn't do step by step, but pretty much know how to change oil, I'm sure.
Right.
So I just letting you guys know what I was working on, trying to get this thing ready to ride this weekend.
Yes.
So if you like this type of content guys, please consider subscribing.
Yep.
It really helps out the channel. And we really appreciate every time you guys decide to join us.
Yes, indeed. And like Matt said, we can't wait to ride. This is the beginning of this bike season 2026.
Yeah.
Thank you for changing the oil, babe.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, we had to get it done, guys. And now I'm in here. I got to clean up these tools.
Yep.
Get this thing wiped back off.
That part.
And then try to enjoy some of this weather, guys. It's supposed to be 72 or 73 Saturday and Sunday.
Yep.
So stay tuned, guys, because we got more content coming.
Oh yeah, and as always, as we try to say at the end of every video, is no stress.
Be blessed.
And we'll see you in the next. Bye guys.
Later.